Being a film fan and a cinephile, one of the names of filmmakers I always look out for is Martin Scorsese. I love his stuff. I think he has a rich film knowledge and his films are always interesting. Even when they're not that great, they are still worth your time and worth your effort. And one of those movies I had never seen before was New York, New York. Now this wonderful edition from Imprint Films comes with both the director's cut, the theatrical cut, and a book of wonderful information as well, and it is a standout release for a film that is probably lower down on Scorsese's career within his filmography. Here we are. This is the hard box shell for New York, New York. As always, it's terrific design by Imprint. If you look inside, it's a little bit bigger than most because it's got the director's cut in here, and that's the limited extras in the back. It also has the theatrical cut with all the extras, which are great. And then we have the hardback book, which is something that is the first I've seen in Imprint. It has some great essays in it. It's got some wonderful images of the film and just rounds out the package absolutely perfectly. Set against a vibrant but turbulent New York in the post-war, this deals with a rocky romance between Jimmy Doyle, played by Robert De Niro, who is a saxophonist, and we have Francine Evans, played by Liza Minnelli, who is a lounge singer. They had a chance meeting at a celebration, and they kind of connect roughly, but at the start of this one and all the way through the movie, it is a kind of antagonistic relationship that they have, full of high loves and low resentment throughout this film. And it's one of the things that I just found myself really captivated by.
You're kidding, right?
Kidding what?
That was it?
What was what?
Your proposal? There, get your coat on, put on your shoes. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. That was it?
Well, what's wrong with that?
Jimmy Doyle, De Niro's character, is larger than life. He is so fast-moving and brash and impulsive and quick to anger. He is an emotional guy, somebody who is struggling to find his place. At the start of this one, he's a little bit of a con man, a little bit of a lech, someone that puts you on the back foot almost immediately. And Minnelli seems to be someone that sees this character for what he is, but still, even though she knows and there is warning bells going off, can't seem to resist his charm. It's that unexpected, it's that raw romance that he can bring at moments before being utterly dismissive. And throughout the film, you see these people trying to build careers for themselves. And Doyle is good with the saxophone, and he is able to take part within a band. But Evans is the front and centre. She is a singer with that X factor. She is larger than life, and her career is on a bigger and quicker trajectory than Doyle's.
Sure, I mean, it sounds great. Can't argue with it. It sounds good. It's up to her.
And everything's all right?
No, everything's all right. Everything's all right with you?
And that's where a lot of the resentment comes in. De Niro is a horrible character. All the way through this film, there is no redemption for him. I found him to be despicable throughout it. His actions, the way he dealt with Evans, the way he dealt with her success was just abhorrent. And it's one of those things that just pushes me away from the film. The fact that there was no redemption for this character. He was downright just awful, constantly bringing this character down. But Minnelli, on the other hand, is terrific as Evans. She is great. She gets to be front and centre during some wonderful song and dance numbers, because this is a kind of musical at times. When it wants to be, it will jump into these lavish production numbers that are fantastic, incredibly well choreographed, driven by these amazing vocals by Minnelli, and it just comes to life in these moments.
What are you crying for? I don't cry. You cry. Oh, you cry. I do care about you. I do care about you. I do.
So you want to know what you care about?
But then, as soon as the film's hitting its rhythm and having its fun, De Niro pops up yet again with more Doyleisms that just bring the mood right back down again. I love the look of this one. I love the style. I love the chaotic relationship between these two, which is kind of fun to visit. I loved the song and dance numbers and how the film evolves at the end. And I watched the director's cut, which was the longer cut of this one, and it was just wonderful.
Look, I'm gonna get serious. When I walked in there and I saw you, I realized I fought this war for a reason.
I love the kind of thesis of the film, like a legacy of ambition. It critiques not just ambition, but narcissism, disappointment, and the fragility of dreams, and how you deal with that coping mechanism. How do you deal with your own feelings as you watch your partner succeed? And it's just that kind of psychology of Doyle, how he is unprepared to deal with that, that really kind of I enjoyed. But man, did I just hate De Niro in this, which you could say is a wonderful performance because his character is really not likeable at all. Now, this is underappreciated within Scorsese's work, often polarising when you look at the reviews. But I like it. I like the ambition within it. I like the fact that it is this big, grand canvas of these wild and bright and colourful song and dance numbers, but at the heart, it's about a relationship and the internal breakdown or they should never have got together idea of this relationship. This is it's not a complete success for Scorsese, but I think there are some rewarding segments within it. There are moments that I was infatuated with the film and couldn't take my eyes off it. But then there were moments where I wanted to move on from the certain sequences. I wanted someone to take a bigger role and be more articulate with their feelings, but they're unable to do that. This being Imprint, there is some wonderful extras on these discs. Let's dive in and have a look. Here we are in the director's cut for New York, New York. Let's go to the special features. We have a commentary by Daniel Kramer. We have a second commentary with Martin Scorsese and film critic Carrie Rickey. We have an introduction by director Martin Scorsese, which is great because it's, introducing his preferred cut of the film, the teaser trailer and the theatrical trailer. That's the extras for the director's cut disc. Here we are in the special features for New York, New York. First up, we have a 24-minute, 15-second interview with actor Barry Primus, who is the piano player in the film. Then we have 3 minutes, 21 seconds of extra interview footage. Momentary departures, movie ballets, musical showstoppers and detours. There's a visual essay by Daniel Kramer. It's terrific. I really like the idea of this, and it made me think about these moments in films where they go into a full-on huge set piece in a different way. I really enjoyed this. Next, we have a scene-by-scene audio commentary by cinematographer, but it's only for 10 minutes. Then we have the New York stories. Both of these are just over 25 minutes, painting a picture of the creation of the film. Then we have an interview with Liza Minnelli, which runs at 22 minutes. And then we have some archival interviews, pre-title card. The Super 8 version is it's something to be seen. They managed to cut the runtime of this movie down to 17 minutes. Impressive. We also have storyboards, alternate and deleted scenes, and a alternate ending. And that's the extras for New York, New York. Here we have it. New York, New York is out now, and I would thoroughly recommend picking this one up. It is great. A great addition to my Scorsese collection, and another one that I'm glad to have chalked off the list. Do you know one I haven't seen in the longest while is Kundun, and I would kind of like to revisit that at some point. I'd love to know your thoughts on New York, New York. Have you seen it? Do you love it? Hate it? Do you find it middle of the road? Where do you think it falls within Scorsese's career? Let me know in the comment box below. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff in the description box below, or links to Patreon, membership program, ManVFilm.com always, in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.